Whatever I do with this fish, I'll have to do it quickly. It's beginning to pong a bit. I'm gonna use your fireplace to grill the fish. Of course, you could probably do it a lot better than I can, but you probably have more important things to do.
Yes, of course. Go right ahead.
Nice and toasty. I could stand in front of it and dry my wet. The metal is much too hot. The flag is made of some sort of plastic and it's probably gonna... Dinner is served, my lord.
Fish? I smell fish. What? Lemon's missing. Barkeep, bring me some lemon. A fish without lemon is like a bottle without whiskey. Barkeep!
Hello. I know that you have a lot to do, but can I bother you again?
If you have to.
Yes. How can I get into the cellar?
Take the key, unlock the door, and go in. Anyone can do it. Even people like you, if you have the right key.
Now, you're a real comedian, aren't you?
Yup.
I need a bottle of whiskey. How much?
For you? 1,000.
I probably shouldn't ask which currency. I probably won't like the answer.
No.
Don't you want to do business?
Sure. 1,000 is good business.
It's a little too expensive, don't you think?
A special reduced price. Just for my friends.
For some incomprehensible reason, my potential towards aggression is skyrocketing. If I don't pull myself together, I might do something I regret. You probably don't have any lemons, right?
My compliments. You learn fast.
Well, what else can I do?
For Klaus?
Yes, he won't eat his fish without lemon.
Bring me one, and I may even cut it for you.
You're my hero. Thanks for the friendly chat.
My pleasure.
That is solidly anchored into the ground.
Here comes the truck with the goods for the market. Maybe he'll stop. You can have the company you want. Oh, the truck driver appears to be new. He doesn't know his route and can't read any road signs. Oh, kids these days.
I hope nothing bad has happened. I should probably check on the driver. I'm in luck. The truck driver appears to have made the turn. I would have never forgiven myself if something had happened to him. A box full of fruits and vegetables. The truck must have lost it when he started to skid here. Only healthy stuff. And I'm lucky. It even includes a lemon. Here, you can give it to your eloquent guest, if your valuable time allows it.
Oh, he will definitely be pleased, and hopefully, then he'll shut his mouth for a while. Here's your lemon.
It's about time. Come and join me.
Never expect thanks for anything. Hands off!
Damn, he can see the key even from back there. I don't want to deprive the barkeeper of his best friend. Watching him eat like that makes me want to go off fish for a while. Hello. Are you feeling a little better now? Apparently, it doesn't matter with some people whether they're awake or asleep. Their communication skills are always in high gear. If I swap the cups, he'll miss his whiskey. I really would prefer to spare him, and above all me, the whining that would cause. The daily menu is hanging there. There's nothing on it. Either the cook it. The water's completely evaporated. There's only a layer of salt left over. If I do it quickly and unobtrusively, hopefully the barkeeper won't notice. Let's see if he tastes the difference.
Man, Klaus, watching you eat this whole time is making me hungry. I'm gonna go grab some whiskey.
It looks as if he actually noticed the difference. One thing's for sure, this action is a key scene in this little adventure. I don't want to deprive the barkeep. If I swap the cup... A few full and a couple of empty bottles. They're probably being filled from the whiskey barrels. I pinched my finger in one of these when I was younger. A torch. A torch. A long nailed-down wood board. The board is nailed down. Either this is a distillery or the customers here are very, very thirsty. Is the offer with the boat and the whiskey still good?
Sure.
Then I have something for you.
Thanks. It won't last very long. But I wanted to head out in a while anyway. I'll just take off as soon as the bottle is empty. Please just tie the boat back up once you're done with it.
Sure, no problem. And thanks a lot. You've helped me more than you can imagine.
You too.
Are they still biting?
If you don't pay attention.
Everything here is completely overgrown and looks rather run down. I wonder if Morangi still really lives here.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there? Help me!
What are you doing down there?
They locked me in down here. Please help me and get me out of here.
Sure. But how?
No idea. Think of something. But I've sprained my ankle and I'm not 30 anymore. So don't just throw me a rope. I never managed to be able to climb one back when I was in school.
Is there a ladder here somewhere?
I'm afraid not. But there's a door down here that I can't open. Maybe you can find a way to open it from the outside.
Sure, no problem. How can I get to that door?
You're going to laugh, but I have no idea. I've never been down here before, and I have no idea how to get to the well from the castle. There must be a secret passage or something like that somewhere.
You're Ken Morangi, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Lord Morangi. Why?
If you live here, you should know your way around here, shouldn't you?
Well, I always thought that too.
Okay, I'll take a look around.
Thanks a lot.
The injured Morangi is sitting down there, waiting for me to finally free him from his prison. Lord Morangi,
Yes?
can I ask you a few questions?
As soon as you get me out of here,
I'll see what I can do. I probably have to be a knight of the round table to pull the sword from the stone. I'll give it a try. Maybe I was King Arthur in a previous life. Oh, that surprises me a little bit. An old and already slightly moldy window shutter. Yikes. I only wanted to close the window shutter, and already I'm holding the whole thing in my hand. This place really needs a major overhaul. Centuries stuck in stone don't seem to have had any effect on the blade. It is still sharp, and there's not a spot of rust on it. An old and already... A really nice chandelier. I ask myself why the chair is in the middle of the room. It seems as if this fireplace has not had a fire burning in it for a long time. A small stool. The painting is of Lord William Morangi, who lived here from 1270 to 1305. What an impressive guy. This clock says 7:15. It has obviously stopped running. That's funny. The pendulum is still moving. An old oil lamp. It seems to have plenty of oil in it, too. Although the tips of the spears are very old and have already seen action, they are still pretty sharp. Most of the books don't really interest me, but here's a book about haunted castles. It talks about Morangi's castle. It says that there's a rumor that William Morangi, who lived from 1270 to 1305, was buried without the usual customs and traditions, and they even refused to give him a funeral pyre. He was entombed in a sarcophagus wearing only a simple robe and his family's amulet. They say he's been walking through the castle and seeking revenge on intruders after midnight ever since. Even if I don't believe in ghost stories, I should probably finish rescuing Morangi from the well before midnight. The chain moved a bit. I think I'd better release the lever again, otherwise the chandelier that's hanging from the chain will fall down. It almost looks as if the chimney has a helmet on. I'm assuming that the torch is always burning here to honor the dead. The torch is fastened to the wall. I won't be able to get it off there so easily. I believe this is the last resting place of one of Lord Morangi's ancestors. The coffin is made of massive stone. No chance. I'll pour lamp oil into the groove that goes once around the sarcophagus. The coffin is made of massive stone. No chance. Let's give good old Lord Morangi a well-earned cremation. Maybe the story about him being a ghost here is actually true because he wasn't given a suitable burial. What was that? Did it suddenly get really cold in here, or is it just me? Did I just imagine that, or... The coffin is made of massive stone. No chance. The opening appears to have been sealed with wax, the color of the sarcophagus. The fire melted the wax and made the opening visible. I can't find a crack in which I could insert the sword. The candle is burned down almost completely. The small wire is hanging from the candle holder pathetically. So, what do we have here? Knee socks? Long underwear. Nothing here that I might covet from the owner. Oops, what's this? Typical Irish weather. Actually, one should simply stay in bed on days like these. Pictures of landscapes. If I'm correct, the scenery around the castle could have served as the setting. Pictures of landscapes. A statue, most probably one of the Morangis. The statue is massive and cannot be moved. An absolute dream. I could get any woman with something like this. If only Nina were here. The pictures appear to be very old. It's quite possible that the land here looked like this a couple hundred years ago. A heavy curtain. Looks like it could be made of brocade. A passageway. There are a few steps down into a dark passage. It smells rather moldy. I wonder what's waiting for me down there. I have no clue how I'm supposed to get through the bars. I have no clue. There's a niche in the rock, but I can't see if there's something in it from here. A real torture chamber. I think something like this in a museum is really amusing. But when I look around here and imagine that people really were tortured to death here, I don't find it so funny anymore. Mood decoration. I really hope that it is only decoration. They were probably used to chain up prisoners in earlier times. It's obvious why that thing is called the Iron Maiden. The thorns are so sharp, I wouldn't touch them voluntarily either. Ideal for people whose height-to-weight ratio does not correspond to today's ideal of beauty. I'm actually quite happy with my figure as it is at the moment. The coals are cold. I don't want to imagine what these used to be used for in the torture chamber. The coin is probably worth a fortune. think I'd better take the coin out of the fire again, otherwise the gold will flow into the forge. The coin is red hot and it's become... Please. Row across the lake twice and already my arms are ready to fall off. I really should exercise more. I've now wedged the spear tips into the vise without mutilating my fingers. The ultimate proof that one never ceases to learn in life. The tips of the spears are clamped into the vise, one after the other. Although the tips of the spears are very old and have already seen action, they are still pretty sharp. The tips of the spears are clamped into the vise, one after the other. The coin is red hot and it's become slightly distorted. The tip easily penetrated the gold coin. I think I'd better not imagine how it would look if I were stuck between these thorns. Either this is a distillery or the customers here. I'm gonna try to saw the board into a tolerable size with the tips of the spears. This plank is still very long, but now it's almost transportable. The coffin is made of massive... A small stool. It seems as if this fire... The painting is of Lord... The previous cover for the chimney. What was that? Sounds like I accidentally triggered some kind of mechanism again. Sounds like I triggered some kind of mechanism again. I can't imagine that the lord of the castle wore a simple chain around his neck. He must be missing a pendant or something. Sounds like I triggered some kind of mechanism again. I can't find... Sounds like I triggered some kind of mechanism again.